Welcome back, everybody. Game number 3. I know it took a while. Mineski, I think, had some issues of some sort. Don't know exactly what it was because I wasn't really paying attention, but we're here now with game number 3.
Radiant team pick.
Woohoo!
Doing it, MotPax.
We got the Wombleys going, the old can't hear you all too well, so if I say something that you didn't actually ask me, you can blame that. But, you know, it sorts itself out.
Very well. Very well.
Alright, Invoker, Venge, question mark, just, are you picking Void? I'm sure that's the question right now. Do we want Void right now? What do we want? There's no Beastmaster, there's no OD, they'll take the Prophet. And I'm sure Mineski picks the Void, right? Yup.
Yeah.
Dire team ban.
Not gonna let
I'm
them
sure
have
it's a
that.
good enough hero. Like, Broke Arena was chronoing 3 people last game anyway, so Swap can only take out one of them.
Radiant team ban.
I don't think, I personally don't feel Vengeful Spirit is that good of a counter necessarily to face this Void. Just because you're gonna potentially, just because it's an AoE disable, right? So yeah, while they may try and focus one hero down within that chronosphere, it's still the fact that you're grouping these people up, and there's no obvious save to it. Because even if you're swapping somebody out of that chronosphere, you're still putting yourself in the same position. You're still going into a situation where now you've saved a hero who's now probably half HP or lower, and they're outside of the fight. And you still have 3 people disabled, or something like that. You know, that's just never going to be a winning team fight for you.
Yeah. I feel like it's really good if you have, like, OD, and it's like, alright, my OD's not getting chronoed, we're gonna, like, win this fight, but
Dire team ban.
if you don't have this mega super core, like, maybe they'll go for a Sven or something, and then it's definitely more worth it, or a Drow, yeah, that would've been really good too, same idea. So...
Acion Arena Pro Team. You know, their logo looks exactly like
10
TNC's.
seconds remaining.
Not like it's a very original logo or anything, but it's just funny.
5 seconds.
It's kind of cool. It's like kind of like graffiti, kind of legit looking, you know.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of swag, some street.
Reserve
I
You know,
was
they're from the
referring to
hood.
I was referring to this comment at the bottom.
Yeah.
But,
No, I got you.
But I do like that graffiti, the way they wrote their name. Would have been cooler if it said Action Arena. Then it would look like something, some sort of like name of a 70s buddy cop movie or something.
Yeah, it's like two cops get thrown into an underground fighting club and have to fight their way out. Action Arena.
Action Arena.
The return of Jackie Chan. Rush Hour 4, Action Arena. Alright, there's the Sven. Man, we're so good. Look at this.
Yeah.
Radiant
Witch
team
Doctor
pick.
to go with the Faceless Void Chronosphere for obvious reasons. Well, this may be our first lineup of this series that actually looks pretty normal on both sides.
Yeah, nothing too wild. We'll go with the pot counter up against the Invoker in terms of just someone who can lane, have a decent time, phase shift, and a couple forward spirits, setting up for a Sven and a Nature's Prophet. This is like my favorite trio when it comes to Puck. This is what I would pick. It would be Nature's Prophet, Sven, and Puck. I think it's perfect. You get a heavy damage offlaner in his right clicks. You get a mega core that you get to set up who can get that really great burst potential. He can follow up as well out of a Dream Coil, and it allows Puck to just be that controller, and you're not as concerned about trying to build into that damage if you get a little bit behind. Like getting a Dagon, obviously still going to be great, but if you have to go for the Yule Scepter or something, you've got some other allies that can try and capitalize on everything you're setting up. So, with the fact that they have a Vengeful Spirit to go with it too, this is like kind of my dream lineup right now. I think like compared to not super meta, right? No ODs, no Invokers.
You'd prefer having Furion over other offlaners, like maybe Darkseer?
I do, only because I worry about the damage every time I see a Puck. I just find like so many games the damage fall off is just so brutal from the hero that I like the Prophet. Obviously Darkseer would be pretty sick too, but I don't know. I'm a fan of the Prophet with the Puck. I feel like their high mobility is just so good together.
Fair enough. Love that last man out. Taking away the Dusa from Mineski. They still need a carry of some sort. And meanwhile, Acion Arena Pro Team
10 seconds remaining.
choose their other support. They're gonna get greedy. They're gonna go for a roamer.
5 seconds remaining.
There's really not much to work with here. They can just go a heavy disabler like a disruptor or something to zone out the Faceless Void.
Yeah, I like Disruptor. That's pretty good. A little bit of counter initiation. They come in a little bit too deep with the Earth Spirit of the Faceless Void. Try and lock them down. You get the glimpse range for dealing with the Death Ward too.
The bad part is, like, it's just you don't have much to work with here until you see the carry when it comes to picking supports, because everything is just kind of standard for Mineski. There's never that much you can do about a Faceless Void. There's never that much you could do to stop an Invoker, unless you're like Bounty Hunter was still in the pool, something like that. If they were a different team, I would say Doombringer, 4 position, but
Oh, got him. I think they were probably contemplating, like, how good is it going to be? Because we're Radiant side, the puck doesn't really need help mid anyway, so I don't know if we have to go for it. Like, but I think it's good. I think you're right. I was kind of thinking Lion for the same idea, but Doom is just the greedier version. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Now, this is what I'm excited for. Are they going to go like a Clinks? Is that what they're thinking here? The Deuce of being gone. They don't really pick a lot of these whole range carries. I know they have been doing some shenanigans with Leshrac. I don't know if that's something that might come out here. They've been pretty successful with it lately, but I feel like they just want something that's way more hardcore. Like, it's not going to be any sort of an early push, even though they don't tend to draft it with an early push, but we'll see. Maybe Weaver? The Doom's kind of scary, though. Let's just go Luna. I'm sure that's the pick.
I'm sure that's not.
Someone's gonna make that hero work, dude. Come on, you gotta have some hopes, some dreams.
There's always going to be a team that stumbles into that trap where they think, maybe Luna's a good pickup here, and then they pick up, and then they realize it's just a bad hero, no matter what the scenario is.
How do you deal? Do you just go Ember? Like, is that Silence, Doom? Oh, that's so boring. I didn't think they would do it just because of the Faceless Void, but I guess you have the Invoker and the Witch Doctor already, so Jug's just going to be kind of creating chaos in these fights.
Yeah, and Healing Ward's super cool versus Doom.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Omnislash are going to be a little difficult here for our Juggernaut, but we'll see. Every single one of those heroes, excluding, I think, Venge, are all good versus Omnislash. Furion has trees, Ben is super tanky with Warcry, Puck has Phase Shift, and Doom is also tanky.
Yeah, that's a little bit odd. Sven Doom is such a sick combo. Like, the fact that you give Doom all that armor, it's just like, alright, now how do we kill Doom? Like,
yeah.
10 seconds
he is so impossible to take down.
Yeah, the comic that always shows up on Dota about trying to kill the Doom. Now just add plus 20 to that instead of plus 1. Okay, let's go.
Is this Ben-Hur?
Prepare for battle.
I wonder why Ben-Hur's on the Jug. Okay, but they're still sending the Invoker mid. Alright.
Didn't Ben-Hur play the Invoker?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Game 1?
Yeah, he definitely did.
Maybe that they blamed him for why they lost Game 1. Like, your Invoker sucks. Raging Potato. Like, I'm playing that hero now.
Wait, didn't they win the Invoker? Wait, hold on. Did they just win? No. About the other.
I'm sure they somehow Raging Potato blames the Invoker play.
Right, he won Medusa.
And not the fact that he had a Medusa.
Maybe that's what it was. It was like, listen, you gave me I deserve this Invoker.
30 seconds to battle.
No. They didn't do it correctly. They didn't do the roaming build. So the roaming build, the 4-position roaming build, those of you who don't know, do not get counters, because this will leave you with only enough gold to get an Orb of Venom and a Tango, meaning you are clarity-less, meaning your roaming potential is kind of low. But solid body blocking. Maybe they can actually get a kill to rectify this. Solo has nowhere to run to. Man, he got Scorched Earth and he's still gonna die.
Yeah, that's depressing.
That is so bad.
No.
Get him! Kill him! Got him! Will die in return, but I think Skimmerloo's dead now. So he still has spin. Still up Boulder. So 2 for 1. 2 for 1 special there for Mineski. And all of a
How is Jesse Vash so poor?
So what you do, you don't buy clarity, you buy both of the wards. And you pass them off to your 5 position. The 5 position buys the counters. That way, the extra 50 gold, you're able to have a clarity in your inventory.
Right.
That's one to grow on.
Alright, well, we'll see if Bocarino can just, like, carry another game here on Faceless Void.
You just use Space Shift. Go. Go, Jesse. You just use Space Shift. You're not going. Alright, you just use Space Shift again.
Oh, no.
Man, Jesse really knows how to split those wickets and on Earth Spirit. Shout out to AC.
Nice one, nice one. I'm pretty excited to hear some hammers drop and some breadsticks baggled. Or vice versa.
Bagel. Man, Raging Potato. Maybe you should have had Ben Hur play poker, because right now, you are not having a good time.
He is really, like, sticking around here. If he screws up and gets orked here...
baiting it,
okay.
Baiting it, baited. That was...
Oh, the salve, though. The plays. He should just, like, sit here and go from an orb from these trees. Oh, regen room!
Get a regen, and now go on to this team. Bocarino takes some damage, doesn't have a time walk, and will die. Hey.
Oh, good stuff. Alright.
That worked.
I feel like they really needed to bring him down. He was having a pretty good time down bottom, you know. Vengeful Spirit, super poor, wasn't going to have boots. Can't trade well with the Faceless Void. Now Bocarino won't go too crazy.
Long range kick. Come close. Man, the Invoker, even with that, is still so far behind in CF. Being right-clicked to death.
Almighty one.
Yeah, it's definitely a pretty disadvantageous lane, I would say, for the Invoker, unless you get a really good start. You need those extra levels up into your forward spirits to actually harass the puck through phase shift and get favorable trades, but she's just abusing phase shift.
Puck out!
Kick does land. My solo is here, and he's actually got a stun, just opting not to throw it out just yet, because he wants to use it on Raging Potato. They get the stun, they get the silence, follow up the phase shift, unfortunately. Didn't pay out very well. They need a stun for the Doomlings. Doomlings, go stun! Don't die!
No.
Doom! Alright, Fly Solo is not a Doom player. That is the first thing you do. Die is Doom. I can't believe it.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky he lived.
Yeah. I mean, it's also kind of unlucky when Jesse chose not to throw down a Stone Remnant when he went for the Rolling Boulder. Because I think if he does that, he rolls right past the puck while he's still phase shifted. But because the roll was so slow, puck's phase shift couldn't last long enough, and he ended up getting hit by it.
Yeah, that actually makes sense too, because you just, like, the longer, obviously, the slower you're going, the more likely you are to actually hit that phase shift. So, kind of a solid play. All right, Solo, he's ready, man. He's got that hurl boulder, the OP skill. I wonder if they'll take away the shard split. It's actually ridiculous that he still gets shard split as Doom too. He's so valuable, considering how good Hurl Boulder already is. Alright, they need way more harass here. I don't know if this is gonna be enough damage.
Oh! Okay. If Solo had just...
like,
alright.
right click him twice.
Yeah, they still got him. Still got him. They wouldn't have needed to dive like that if Solo just came out and Infernal Bladed.
Yeah.
While the Sven was stunning.
Yeah, that mid lane G.
Boy, Jesse is It's a loose cannon. And that he just misses a lot.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
You're off the force, Smash. You're a loose cannon.
God damn it, Jesse.
Radiant's top tower
I'm not
is
bringing you to
under
my
attack.
office ever again.
Can't adhere to the uniform regulations, cut your goddamn hair.
Jesse.
Jesse's a loose cannon that plays by his own rules.
I mean, that's for sure. What's going on up top here? What's Ben-Hur doing? He's got phase boots. There's no one in his lane. The Nature's Prophet just left, went to the jungle, pushed down a tower bottom.
You know what I'm
Reno's
doing?
still sitting. What's he up to?
You know, it's a free farming lane. The thing is, you have to check in once he's level 6. Then he's gonna Omni Slash and get a kill. It's important as a cameraman to remember that Juggernaut lane, nothing will happen most likely because offlaners are too scared of Juggernaut to actually die to him. So nothing's gonna happen there until level 6, in which case an offlaner is gonna try and do something and end up getting caught. Okay, that was not the play. At least you have these Doomlings.
Oh, and he even denied the ward?
He denied it.
All the plays.
And now those Doomlings are gonna be farmed.
I did not know those dropped gold.
Yep, they do.
That's hilarious. The things you learn. You know, I also learned another neat little fact the other day. So, you know how MKB goes through a wind run? Obviously, because you get True Strike.
Yeah.
If the True Strike projectile is in midair coming towards you and you activate Wind Run, it still misses because it's a disjoint and it doesn't apply the accuracy.
Huh.
So there you go. I'm sure one day in like TI7 finals that'll come into play and you'll be able to explain that out. So you're welcome.
Nice. Nice. Good dodge there.
I mean, not to say you're not going to get TI6 finals. Oh God. Oh, I'm so sorry.
But MotPax promised! Oh, man. That was a good play by G, though. Phase shift the kick, jump to the orb to dodge the silence. Sure, it puts him under tower, but it's better than getting hit by silence. Raging potato!
Oh, later.
Reno not able to lock down this puck. So a little bit to out of there. Gimberloo trying to phase shift away, but what do you know? Ben-Hur's level 6. Oh, I would have YOLO'd it. I'll be honest. I would have YOLO'd it. They're still going to be able to get the kill.
I gotta say, G's pretty bold going for this puck into the Faceless Void.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh man, need to get Courier too. Nicely done. The Void is often considered like one of the best heroes against the old puck.
Yeah. In some ways, though, puck is good versus Void in that you have a long duration silence. It's instant. So that is something.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of those things. Once you have the Blink Dagger, theoretically, you don't really, think you should ever be Chrono Jewels. That's some God strength, buddy. Hi.
Did.
Yeah, he very did. How are these stacks going anyway? They got the D ward off. Oh man, they are sitting pretty with these stacks. God damn.
Under attack.
Oh. Are we gonna get another one? I don't know if this is gonna complete. This is a big stack. I have bated breath right now. Oh, it's gonna be close. Get out of there. No, you can't stack.
I think in order to stack that big, you have to go that way.
Dire's
Because
middle
going
Yeah,
around
I
the
think you're
under
trees.
right.
attack.
Or chop down the trees. Chop.
That's true.
Chop.
Flexolo has arcane boots. That's Zeta right there, I guess. That's shockwave effects.
You know, it is really difficult to keep your mana up on Doom, but I don't think Arcane Boots is the play.
Can't say I've seen this one.
Yeah.
I've seen it when they go back, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true. The play is you get Tranquil Boots and a wand. And you get a robe of Magi because you're going to build the drums later. And you also, every single time you bring those items to you, you bring 2 Clarities with you. It's actually the play. Because Doom actually gets a lot of value in Clarities. He roams around so much that he's oftentimes not paid losing clarity.
Yeah, your mana pool is also like tiny, and the spells don't couple. Nice double chrono. Can they capitalize though?
Well, I don't think they can. Sure, fly
Yeah,
solo.
but Seder aura.
Your aura, indeed.
Scorcher, Seder, man.
Oh, not quite the
you not
blockout
gonna
with the
play
sprout that you hoped for.
Alright, I'm not sure. Like, I don't think you smoke up with Faceless Void and Witch Doctor without Death Ward. I'm just saying.
No, I don't think so either. We're close.
That's like, there was I think it was Na'Vi Empire game the other day where they smoked up with a Faceless Void who was missing 10 experience from Chrono, and I just, like, couldn't believe it. Like, they literally smoked, it was, I mean, they were losing, and it was a recovery smoke, but it was like Faceless Void leading the charge without Chrono. It's just like, guys, get your head in the game, boys. I think they really needed a Death Ward on that one.
Yeah, they certainly did.
Dire's middle tower.
Does Doom go up to? Let's see. If he has it, level 4, 40 regen plus how much is it 5? 6. 46 regen per second. That's absurd. Fly solo, managed to doom up the Juggernaut, is going to take a little bit of that death ward that we were talking so much about earlier. Now the follow-up. Oh, there's the initiation from G. Not sure why Mineski thought they could go back in. The doom was used. There was no reason to fight that one out. Now Raging Potato shows himself. He's going to take some damage from this Furion ult. And G, knowing that they're locked behind their tier 2 tower, was thinking about sticking around, but the rest of his team is just going mid. They want to take the tier 1. Oh, it will be a mech for our Doom, as expected from the Arcanes.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
This has actually been like a completely disastrous, like 3 or 4 minutes right now for Mineski. I mean, this is like game losing 3 or 4 minutes. They really need to pull it together and bring this one back, like immediately. Like, look what just happened. They had that disastrous smoke, did not work out at all. Then they lose their top tower. They feed away a couple of kills, and then they feed away another series of kills, and they don't get anything in return. And the Sven is just farming and doing stacks. He has S and Y Helm the Dominator treads completed at 12.5 minutes. He's at 8 point. Look at the little bar in the graph. Like, you see the Sven? He's like twice as far as anyone on the Dire side.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Oh, I can finally hear you again. Oh my god.
He's got the
It's been like a game and a half since I could understand what you were saying.
Oh.
I know that explains my analysis. I know, guys. You understand.
Oh, that's the completed mech already for Fly Solo. Damn, that was fast. Okay, you don't put the Death Ward inside the Chronosphere, Jules. You don't do that. Stop it. They'll still get the kill, but looks like they may be dropping the Faceless Void in the process. Almost got the Vengeful Spirit, too.
Oh no. I mean, maybe... I guess you couldn't really find an angle there.
I'm sure there's always an angle.
Yeah. Oh, that was just a little bit silly. Okay, alright. I mean, she could have just, like, swapped or stunned him, too. It was just happening.
Whoa! Jesse
Jesse
stuck inside the
Jesse
sprout.
play.
And he's silenced up as well. Meteor rolls on in. Gabby don't care. Gabby don't give a fuck. Gabby just keeps on hitting Roshan. Jules comes in with a casket. They know they somehow have to win this fight because they're so far behind. But they're just not going to. Bocarino, time walks, but still actually stays inside the goal. Snaps himself. Jesse with the dieback? Maybe. He's got to roll forward in 1 more second. Roll to the left-hand side. Wide Solo not able to stop that one. Ben-Hur spins on through, has an Omni Slash ready to go. Somehow thinks he's going to be able to win this fight with Omni Slash, but that's not the case. Already been staged up, gets the Omni Slash down now, but he's only level 1 Omni Slash, so doesn't really do any damage. And Mineski loses another fight.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Elimination best of 3. I can't believe they went into that pit.
Dire's structures.
There's like a mechanism on a Doom.
Yep.
You had pretty much nothing. You had no Death Ward. Not sure about that one.
Dire's middle
I can't
tower
believe. I mean, this is
under
it.
attack.
You can be out right now, Mineski. You guys are supposed to be like one of these big up-and-coming SCA teams. I guess ACA are going to take the reins here. They definitely have the Faceless Void. They have the Invoker. They have the Magnetize. They're definitely, you know, high ground potential is here. We do have the Dagon as well for G, though, so he's just going to be jumping into those backlines and blowing up Jules, sitting on just Tranquil Boots. Oh.
Blink now for the Sven with this Aegis. ACA should just keep going. Take some tier 2s. They don't need to worry about having BKB when they have the extra life on the Sven. Because it's just going to cost Mineski so much to kill him the first time. You just look at his HP pool. 1,776, a number I'm very proud of.
Alright, that was
Dire's
just...
top tower is under attack.
That's the thing about Jug versus Puck, you know? You just blink in and silence him, and he thinks he's all cute with his spin, but there is no spin when you're silenced.
16-6. Raging Potato. Trying to farm up an Ags. He's only got split push right now. I think that's the only play for him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
He's
attack.
just got to do the old throw 4 spirits down the lane time and time again. They're actually going to smoke here and try and go for a Chronosphere pick.
Yeah, they saw it, this ward. Hence the crazy amount of pings. So they're all just running back. Oh, nothing going right here. I mean, that's a pretty common ward placement. I'm really surprised I smoked there. That was super obvious. Like, there was just one hero sitting here. I mean, when you all run here anyway, you know what's happening.
Yeah.
Like, it's not exactly a mystery. They have actually amazing wards right now. These are all the best possible wards from ACA. This ward here, perfect situation for this ward, spotting out smokes. This ward to spot out smokes. It's just completely ideal ward scenario. All right, really? Really? Come on. I assume he thought they were going to the jungle. Look at the pings from the Venge. Do you see that? She just alt-pinged this. Like, dude, we saw the smoke.
Yeah, that was real bum.
It was attention drawing, because now they know they're all top, so they get the free tower. I'm sure that's what it was.
Is under attack.
Yeah, like why get a tower for free when you could use a Puck's life?
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Ah, this is not how I expected Game 3 to go. I mean, this is totally disastrous. Not only do they have 2 heroes above the Dire side, they then have a Sven who's a full 5k ahead.
Considering Game 1 was closer than Game 2, yeah, it was kind of leading the way to Mineski. Swap back, Silas up, Marino gonna be just chain stunned down. Benter thinks about spinning in, and he realizes Sven is all red and angry.
I was surprised they didn't doom him, but they just kind of back away, I guess? Oh, there we go.
Running away, they still have the Aegis. Nice kick! Jesse, that's a 4-man stun. Ben Hurd gonna be silenced up as the Orchid is ready to go again. They have Gabby coming back as life number 2, able to finish off Ben Hurd. Couldn't even get off the Omni Slash. He tried to spin instead. The Puck is also back. Let's not forget that. He had a long walk from the Tier 1 to get here. And almost kills Jesse there. You can see 455 HP. That's not much with Dagon at level 2. If he was a little bit lower, he would have been just shot down.
Dire's bottom barracks
ACA,
has fallen.
get a lane of racks. Quick TPs out, and a pretty good disengage from them.
All right, well, there we go. 1 racks down, easy escape, no punish. So feeling pretty good about this from ACA. They can start grabbing up another tier of items, one of which is going to be a BKB. So finally a Blink Dagger is going to come over from Raging Potato to try and step something up without getting doomed, and they get a BKB. So it's just like, oh, my life, it's over.
They have to get a Chronosphere Meteor combination before BKBs go off. It's the only way they win a fight.
Yeah. I mean, the Battle Fury's up in 500 gold, but it's not a very easy game for Jug to just like YOLO, farm around the map and spin TP out, obviously with like Blink engagement. Silences coming out from both the Nature's Prophet as well as the Puck.
Right.
And who's building a disgusting Dagon, by the way. Level 3 already.
Yeah. Real quickly, can we all agree that Dagon should be easily identifiable by the number of prongs it has, not by whatever this
Wow,
Weird
that makes
rule is
way
for
more
Dagon.
sense.
I know, right? Like, the single Dagon is just like a single stick. If all the Dagons could just be like 2-prong, 3-prong, 4-prong, then it would be easily identifiable without having to hover over it. Alright, they pull up the Vengeful Spirit, but it's not the play. They get Dream Coiled by G. That's a beautiful one. Everyone dies, just get cleaved to death. Oh, the coil out. Jesse, no, he can't even live through the one swipe from Gabby.
Yo, pop Sven, guys. Get your drafts in line. Easy gaming.
Yeah.
But
Gosh.
seriously, if you made a Reddit thread about that, I guarantee that would get in the game. That's one of those things that's like face boots pointing the wrong way. I'm sure. I'm sure that would happen. Like, I'm so positive.
Silence.
Dagon
Ben Hur.
first. What?
The
What was
Dagon.
the... Oh, I thought he was Soulburn. It was just pop silence. Okay.
Alright, well, while the Invoker is doomed, ACA has plenty of time to take this tier 3. Not a good place for Faisal to be paralyzing the cap. Gonna be able to get the mech off, and I think he lives because of that one. Volcarino just starts charging forward, doesn't have a Chronosphere, but he's just making himself a target. Puck blows up the Invoker in the background somehow, while Fly Solo continues to be the target. Paralyzing Cast finally does do him in. Nice kick, hitting on 2. Jesse comes in. Uh-oh, the bounce over, Omni Slash onto the Vengeful Spirit. G's still sitting on the side here. He's ready to go with a fresh round of Dagons. Plus he has a Dream Cold 3-man there. Now the combo, silent, blow heroes up. Go ahead, Sven. Do the honors, take down Mineski, make them get eliminated from this tournament. And there it is, ACA, Acion Pro Team.
Radiant
They're going to be moving on. They have the opportunity to go into the semi-finals now and face up against the winner of Mid-Trust versus MVP Phoenix.
I'm impressed. I don't think this one came down to his draft as much as the first two did. I think this was just like super solid execution from ACA. They got that nice early advantage. They crushed the bottom lane. And just all these rotations, they totally capitalized on the puck. The fact that G drew so much attention mid and was still able to survive and win his lane. Like, there was an Earth Spirit just like hovering in mid the whole time. So extremely well played by them. And I don't know what Mineski could have done here. Maybe an easier time for Volcarino, maybe getting up that Iron Talon and trying to get some of these earlier items to actually benefit the team, because they couldn't get, like, the Juggernaut was just free farming top and it never amounted to anything because they never had any setup.
Right.
So I'm excited to see them move forward.
Yeah, well done, Acion Arena Pro Team. What a name.
You guys can please tweet us and tell us how the hell we're supposed to say that. That would be fantastic.
Yeah. I don't care that much. Anyway, they're going to move on to the semifinals. We have our next game, which is going to be Rave versus TNC.
Oh, that's mega hype. Don't leave for that one. That's good stuff right there.
That is the two Filipino teams, two of the best Filipino teams you could get your hands on, facing up against each other.